And new System for Men will send you 4 full weeks of awesome food. And through this special offer, you'll get an extra week of hearty meals absolutely free.
With Nutrisystem, you can eat like a man and still lose weight.
Our secret is the breakthrough science of the glycemic advantage that separates good carbs from bad. Now carbs are no longer off limits.
Pizza, tacos, burgers, whatever you want, they got it.
About $10 a day gets you 4 full weeks of rib-sticking meals.
Active Control has made the change.
Order our 4-week men's program and get an extra 7 breakfasts, lunches, dinners, and desserts. A full week of food and a $70 value absolutely free. So call now.
Trust me, you will lose weight.
We survived cosmic calamities, terrestrial terrors, and microscopic menaces. Now it's time to face the #1 threat, and it's not the stuff of science fiction. It's happening as we speak. There is widespread scientific agreement that this is the most immediate threat to life as we know it. Meet the enemy.
I'm Dick Williams from Kansas City. I'm a trucker. I've noticed in my driving now that I've seen armadillos in places where I've never seen them before. Much farther north than I've ever seen them in the past. Why the armadillos are moving north? I don't actually know the answer to that.
My name is Barbara Dean. I'm a retired elementary school teacher. Well, this was the plant that meant the most to me. This Japanese anemone was always very important to me because I knew that as soon as that bloomed, it was time to pack up and get ready to start teaching again. And now here it is, the middle of July, and it's blooming. I don't understand it. I know that something is not quite right.
Around the country, people are noticing subtle changes in their backyards, slight variances in the natural world that have climate experts concerned.
We see springtime coming 2 weeks earlier. We see less snow in the mountains. We see heavier rainfall. We already see 8 inches of sea level rise.
The planet is changing before our eyes, and it's going to have big practical sociological impacts, which we don't understand yet, but we can see that they're going to be big.
Some of the environmental trends that are disturbing scientists are hard to notice, but others are far less so.
The average number of Category 4 and 5 hurricanes that we see each year globally has nearly doubled in the last 30 years. We're seeing more forest fires. We're seeing Greenland melting faster than we thought, West Antarctic melting faster than we thought. That's all bad news, and it is all happening at once.
Add it all up, and scientists agree that what we are seeing is the beginning of a planetary climate shift that has potentially dire consequences for life on Earth.
Global warming is a misnomer. Climate change now is used because it's not just a rise in temperatures, it's everything else around it. More powerful windstorms, extreme precipitation events, more flooding, sea level rise, everything else. It's not just warming, it's this whole portfolio of hazardous phenomena that we're going to have to face.
Every top accredited scientific institution, from the EPA to the Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change to the National Academies of Science and even the Pentagon, agree on 3 things. 1, climate change is real. 2, we humans are spurring it on. And 3, left unchecked, it has the potential to escalate into the largest global catastrophe mankind has ever known.
Scientists can never be certain. That's one of our weaknesses, as you well know. But the probability of this changing the Earth beyond recognition is so high that any practical, reasonable person would treat it as if it were a certainty.
I think this threat of human-induced global warming is largely manufactured. I don't think it is real.
Does global warming exist, or is this just a liberal scare tactic?
There's no scientific consensus about what causes global warming or how it will affect our lives.
I find it extraordinary that anybody can regard global warming as climate change as a debate. Clearly it isn't a debate.
There's no credible debate about whether it's warming and about whether it's because of human activity. That's very clear.
you address the Holocaust. You don't bring somebody in that says it didn't happen. And we're at that stage now. We have Holocaust deniers, we have climate change deniers. And to be honest, I don't think there's a great deal of difference.
Is there any doubt among scientists that global warming is occurring, that it's dangerous, and that humans are causing it to happen?
No, the debate is over.
Since losing his bid for the White House, former Vice President Al Gore has been spending most of his time on this issue, in the press, on the page, and even in your local theater.
I am Al Gore. I used to be the next president of the United States of America.
Gore says this isn't the first time we've seen the interests of big business come into conflict with such a widespread scientific consensus.
The illusion of a debate has been purchased with millions of dollars a year spent by a few of the largest and least responsible polluters who want to fool and confuse the American people.
Do you believe nicotine is not addictive?
I believe nicotine is not addictive.
I believe that nicotine is not addictive. I believe nicotine is not addictive.
It's exactly the same thing that the tobacco companies did after the Surgeon General's report.